What's up, guys? Y'all are not gonna believe where I've got here. Dirt Daddy on YouTube. We're making
At the gas station.
How you being blessed today?
Yeah.
Working wide open.
Yeah, this traffic around here.
Yeah.
Terrible. You know it, don't you?
Y'all know Hunt the Front. We're making a trip over to Pensacola for vacation, and I just happened to run into John with Dirt Daddy on YouTube. Jeff Provenzino with 28 Special Race Car. Well, it was a pleasure meeting
Yes,
you.
sir.
God bless you.
That's right. Thank you,
Awesome, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The video footage that you just seen was awesome. How that transpired. Me and the family just got back from a vacation to Panama City Beach, Florida, and just happened to be driving down the interstate, pulled over at a gas station, and ran into John. If you have not seen Dirt Daddy on YouTube, he is the father of Hunt the Front with Jonathan Joyner and Jesse, Interkin, all them guys who race with Hunt the Front. It was just awesome to be able to meet him. John, thank you for just being so nice and kind to my family. I really appreciate that. But today we're back working in the shop. It is bugging me knowing that the Bandolero carburetor is not running right with how fun that car is to drive. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna jump into the Bandolero, try to get that carburetor off and get it cleaned out and see if we can get it running better. And then if everything goes according to plan, we'll get the carburetor put back on and take it up and down the street, see if it runs a lot better. And one of the subscribers has asked for a top speed run. So with the gearing that we have on the car, it is not correct for the track, but we will kind of get an idea of what the top speed is on the car with the gearing that we currently have. And also I'm gonna give y'all an update on the Legend car. If you haven't seen the last video of our first race, go check that out. It was really awesome. But again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure for our giveaway for our t-shirt that you go and you subscribe to our channel and comment t-shirt. If you already have done that, you are entered, and I have seen that comment. So let's get right into the video and see what we can get done today. So we got the Legend car unloaded, and a couple of my viewers have asked a couple of questions. I'm gonna try to address that. But this is one of the reasons why them back tabs, or not the tabs, the tubing running from the outside brace in is worth having on there, because you can see how this one is straight, and when I got into the guy, it pushed it back. So that's what that bar, the advantage of having that is on the back, is that when you have that on there, it does not bend like you see this. This was that brand new bumper, and someone got into me, and you see it is now bent. But that is gonna be something that's not, it's a real small issue. It's nothing major. The car did amazing. I'm super proud of the way that the motor did, with that being the first full race on that brand new engine for us. You can see back here in the back, the brake issue. It has been leaking brake fluid all on the bottom. So we're gonna have to address a few things on that and figure out why we lost brakes. I don't know if it's a master cylinder or something like that, but overall, car did amazing. Our sponsors just help us out big time, and we'll get this car taken care of, change a few things. We're gonna change some shocks and springs in the back. Well, you think we bent one in the back left, but other than that, let's jump right into the Bandolero. It's been sitting since the last time we took it to the track. We'll get this carburetor off and see how bad it is, see if it's gonna be an issue to get it off, and see what we can do to get it cleaned up. So I've never taken one of these carburetors apart. If you've seen any of our Bandolero videos, you know that this is just a 30 horsepower Vanguard V-twin off of like a, I don't want to say it's off of like a standard lawnmower, but it kind of is. These motors come off of lawnmowers. They use these types on like your standard zero turn mowers and different things like that. My dad actually raced lawnmowers with this same motor, and it was bad to the bone. Actually, I think it was a 24 horse, which that's what this is, I believe. 24 horse built to a 30. But these motors are very reliable, and I'm very satisfied with what we've got so far. Make sure I don't drop anything down the breather. Had that happen one time. Oh yeah, it is dirty. My gosh. I'm gonna grab the camera so y'all can see this. I don't know if you can tell with the lighting. You see how dirty this thing is? Look at that. Disgusting. And then down in the bottom down there, you can't see it. There's a little bit of gas, but there's just like dirt. So I expect this thing to be pretty dirty. Let's get it completely taken off and we'll take it apart over on the counter. Check this out. That is not how a carburetor is supposed to look. Very disgusting. I mean, dirt falling everywhere. I'm sure the inside of this looks a lot worse, so we'll get it taken apart and see how bad it is. See if y'all can see it. Watch this grit and grime that comes out of here. I don't know if y'all can tell on the camera, but that thing has dirt all in it. Look at this side. Just full of dirt. So I'm pretty sure when we crack this bottom bowl off, it's gonna be probably pretty nasty. Moment of truth right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's got trash all in the bottom. And once I look over everything, we'll go over it and get it cleaned out and get it put back on the car and see if it makes any difference. Any difference at all. All right, so I was able to get the carburetor clean as good as I can. You can see it a lot cleaner than it was. You can actually see the bolts. You can still see how it's sweating a little bit just with the humidity down here in Mississippi. And with me using that carburetor cleaner and brake clean, it's sweating a lot. So there is some humidity in the air, but I was able to get everything a whole lot cleaner. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Also, these gaskets right down here, I don't know if you can see them, but right there were really a pain to get back in. So hopefully they seal up. If they don't, I am gonna have to order some new gaskets to go around this bottom side because I don't like the way that hooked up, but we'll get this thing put back on. So I got the carburetor back on. I am going to try to crank this thing without the breather on just to see if everything is good. Make sure I don't have any leaks where I can see everything. And I did make a rookie mistake already. The spot right here where that throttle goes in is boogered up. So you can see it doesn't really go in there that good. I do not like that. So I've got to go and purchase one of them little pieces right there to go in that throttle because I'm pretty sure that's going to slip out. But it is still sweating just a little bit, so maybe that's a good thing. I did learn at the track the other day that when jacking these Bandoleros up, in order to keep from stretching this chain, you're supposed to put blocks of wood under the back axle to keep from stretching that. So that's something I didn't know, but we will be buying a new chain. So I'm gonna jack this thing up before we crank it up because my luck, it'll take off forward and smash into something. I've already had that happen once over there on that door. You can see it kind of wrinkled up. One of my Stinger cars went straight through the door whenever I cranked it up. But we'll jack it up, see what happens. Hopefully it cranks up and runs decent. If not, we may just have to buy a carburetor. Here it goes. Not a bad dead battery. Great. Hold on, let me get the battery charger on. There we go. seems to be running fine. So that's good. I still am not 100% confident in that throttle cable not coming out if we take it for a test drive. I'm gonna see if I can get it back in. If I can, we'll push this thing out on the street and see what it'll do. All right, I'm gonna get my speed app out here and see. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, see if it works. I have never used this before, but we'll see what happens. It's supposed to give me a reading on what the top speed is that you reach, so we'll see if it works. Dad's gonna give it a go with the carburetor cleaned out, see what he thinks. It felt a little better. Dad done broke it. Start it back up. Don't hit the shop. All right, let's get it pushed back in. Well, I don't know what in the world is going on. Dad got in it to test it out, and there was no brakes. Check this out. The bolts for under there are completely gone, and the key is gone. Look, this is all loose. I don't know what is up. The Legend car lost brakes, now the Bandolero lost brakes, but what are you gonna do? I gotta go through this thing anyway. All right, so the GPS for the speedometer app that we had, you've seen a little bit of it, but the top speed for the Bandolero with the gearing that we have right now and the carburetor is showing 60.55 miles per hour. So that's moving for this little thing. Guys, we're gonna call that a video. We've got a lot accomplished with the carburetor, just trying to test it out. 60.55 miles per hour. I'm happy with that. It felt like I was flying with being that low to the ground. Of course, we've got some tweaking to do on this. I know I mentioned a while back that the body was next, but with all of the issues that we're having with the carburetor and now the brakes, the chain, different things like that, we're gonna hold off on the body. That's not important. The important thing is to get the thing running right and get it good to go, as far as the battery not dying, the brakes not going out, things like that, because that's kind of important in a race car. But we're gonna still take our time on this. We're not in a rush. We do have to get the Legend car fixed up and ready for the next race, and then Matthew's also gonna be coming over pretty soon to start on the RSX cage. But I wanted to get a Bandolero video out. I wanted to get this carburetor cleaned out to see if it was good, and we've proven that it will clean out and get better. It's just not 100% like Dad says. He wants to clean it out and get more done to it. But I may make a video next of us getting everything taken off, the brakes, the chain, take the clutch off, get the right gears on it, and then also go through the carburetor, get it good. We also have to get the seat cut out and change them bolts, but we're chipping away at getting closer and closer to getting the Bandolero on the track. The body may not look beautiful when we got on the track, but hey, it's a race car, it's not a show car. So we may just slap it on just to make a race, and we'll go from there. But again, y'all, thank you so much for all of your support with my last few videos. Our race was awesome. I'm so thankful to be able to do this and to have you guys as my supporters. My sponsors are always coming in clutch, helping us out. Y'all make sure to enter for the t-shirt, to subscribe to my channel, enter t-shirt in the comments below. That'll put you eligible to receive that t-shirt if we draw your name. Subscribe, share, leave me a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and you guys be blessed. We'll see you in the next one.